Hello again, I really hope that you're having a good year so far. This time I'm going to show you 3 casual games that I have been trying for a few weeks. I found them very good and interesting and I wanted to tell you about them. The first game that you're watching on the screen is Dashero, a type of game quite similar to Archer if you know it, but with a better quality and more realistic 3D graphics. In this case, our character has the ability to perform melee attacks and ranged magic attacks. The gameplay is the usual one. As we level up, we can choose new abilities for our character and it will depend on us if we want to improve our melee attacks or the range attacks. I just want to clarify that the melee attacks are stronger. Random vendors will also appear and contracts to change your HP for some buff. In total, there will be 40 levels that we will have to overcome to pass to the next area. Every 10 levels a random boss will appear. One particularity that this game has are the emblems. These, apart from giving you statistics, give you some special power, such as invulnerability for a few seconds, life healing, some special attack and more. But you only can use it every 2 levels, so you should try to save it for bosses. The game has some settings such as change the graphics, rotation, change the angle or distance of the camera, and other options. In the game you can also interact with the objects on the map, break them, throw them at enemies. Oh, I almost forgot, some enemies can only be damaged by melee attacks. Now let's move to the interface. The game at the moment consists of 9 areas in easy mode and 9 in hard, and it's probably that they will continue adding more areas in the future. The game gives you several free stuffs, some of these requires to watch advertisements, so this is up to you. Achievements also give you lots of gold bonuses and rewards constantly. About the gear, there are 6 pieces that can be improved, and something new in this game are the runes. There are all kinds and you can choose and improve the 4 that best suit you. All these pieces can increase their rarity, merging 3 of a lower rarity, getting a piece with better statistics. Runes can also be refined, improving their secondary stat. The actions of fusion and refinement are free to do, and you can upgrade your character, which improves all of his stats a bit. The gems in the game are mainly used to buy chests, where you can get equipment of higher rarities. There are also some chests that are free that you can get for playing or as rewards. This is a relatively new game. Graphically it looks very good and the animations when killing the enemies give you a feeling of satisfaction. A highly recommended casual game. I had no problems reaching the area 6, then I had to farm for a while, but you can get over it without having to spend any money. And it's also a game that you can play offline. I don't think I have anything else to say, so let's move on to the next game. Slash and Gear is a 3D running video game. In this game we have the possibility of attacking the enemies that we run into. Enemies can appear in the air or with shields that make them resist more. As we move forward, the life of the enemies increases and we will have to start giving them more than one attack, but there is also an option to improve our equipment. Then we will talk about that. Our character has 3 life points, which are regenerated when we travel a certain distance. Another interesting thing is the fever mode, which we can access after running for a certain time. The environment of the map changes completely and during this effect we get more points, and when we finish it we also regenerate our life points. About the game modes we have 4, an infinite mode, a competitive mode where you compete against others and if you keep a high score you will receive items as rewards, and the other 2 are similar to story mode where you have to complete an established route. What clothes do in this game is to improve the percentage of the points you earn, and the weapons increase the damage. As I mentioned before, enemies increase their hit points as you advance. For that you require a stronger weapon and upgrade it. But don't worry, because getting weapons here is very simple. You can get them just by playing, buying with coins, in events and daily rewards, and you can even get weapons by seeing advertisements. Another thing about this game is that there are many active events with a gachapon system, and if you want to obtain certain items you will have to pay, although they usually give you some free summons. A great game that you can also play it offline. Our latest game is Guitar Girl. To be honest, when I tried this game, I didn't think I was going to play it for more than a day, and now I have been playing it for weeks. The simplicity, actions and story of the game make it very addictive. I'm not surprised that its ratings are so high in the app stores. About the gameplay, there is not much to say. Basically, you need to collect likes, which are points that you will use in the game. You can collect them just by touching the screen. With the likes you collect, you can increase your level, and the points that you get will be more. Another way to get points is through the followers. They give you likes per second, and the more you level them up, the more points they give you. The story centers on our guitar girl, who decides to start broadcasting through the social media, where people can hear her play the guitar. Basically, our goal will be to get as many fans as possible. The story in this game is told through messages. This makes you feel more identified with our protagonist. I will not make spoilers about the story. In general, I could say that it's calm, but it also has its moments of The messages are unlocked as you level up your character and your followers. I don't know how long the story goes. I have been playing for weeks and it seems I'm not even close to the end yet. Apart from the likes, there is another way to acquire objects and improvements, and it's through candies and chocolates, which you can obtain randomly by listening songs, in events, daily rewards, or buying them with real money. If you run out of likes and you want to continue leveling up, you have the option of choosing to see an advertisement so you can get a lot of likes. There are also achievements and help from your followers to get more rewards. One thing that surprised me in this game is that I never felt the need to spend money to keep playing. I could get everything I needed and you never get stuck in anything. This is such a good and relaxing game. I would even say that it works as an emotional support. I don't know how I could explain this part, but it was something that I felt. If you don't like this type of games, at least consider recommending it to a friend. As a recommendation, I can tell you don't forget to level up the songs, use your skills, collect your rewards, and raise the level of your button. That was all from me. Remember to subscribe if you haven't. I'm constantly uploading all kind of content related to mobile games. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye!